The life of an entrepreneur is never a dull moment. And if you've been in the space for a while, you know how incredibly frustrating it can be when you start to lack motivation. In this video, we're going to go over a few of the most common reasons why business owners lose motivation in their business and some of the things that you can do to ensure they don't happen often or not at all. As we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel, as well as there's a few resources below this video that may help you out on your entrepreneurial journey. The first thing to understand is a lack of motivation happens to everybody. You've probably experienced it when you've talked yourself out of going to the gym, or you've had overindulgence in desserts, or you didn't want to go to the barbecue down the street, or any number of things. It happens. It's part of human life. However, as a business owner, if we have extended periods of no motivation in our business, that's going to have disastrous results on our revenue. Just imagine what would happen if you decided, no, I don't want to show up in my business for the next 3 weeks. Chances are you're going to lose out on a lot of income coming in. So the first thing is really understanding why this is happening so that we can correct it. Oftentimes, it is burnout in our business. Maybe you're spending 12, 14, 18 hours a day working. Maybe you are just so engulfed in what is happening in your business that you forget to rest. You forget to spend time with your family. You forget to eat. These are things that are going to make it very easy for you to just want to give up altogether. And if you've ever experienced adrenal fatigue, you know how incredibly crippling this can be. Having unrealistic expectations in your business is also another thing that can cause just a complete lack of motivation. If you thought you should have hit that 10K month already, or you should have hit that 100K month already, maybe you thought you should have had 10,000 Instagram followers by now. All of these things that we have unrealistically expected to hit, when they don't happen, it just causes you to have massive frustration to the point where you just want to give up altogether. And finally, a lack of clarity in your business can cause you to just lose all motivation. If you don't know what goals you have and how you're getting to them, if you don't have a clear path for your clients to be able to take on, or you don't have enough ways for your business to make money, these are all things that just can cause so much stress that you eventually get to the point you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. So what can we do? Well, the first thing is ensuring that we take steps to stay as motivated as we can. And a lot of that is remembering your why. We got into business for a reason, right? What was that reason? Remind yourself why you're doing this. Is it because you wanted financial freedom? Is it because you didn't want to work for someone else anymore? Is it because you had better ideas than what a corporate world was giving you? Whatever your reason is, you have to remember why you're doing this in order to continue to move forward. The other part of that is what happens if you don't? If you don't do this, if you don't build a business, if you don't do what you wanted to do in this, what happens? How is that going to affect your life? So really honing in on these two things alone can cause you to be able to remember, okay, this is why I'm doing this. I have to focus on that and get through the hard things in order to do that. The other thing is breaking down your goals into smaller pieces. It's one thing for us to say, oh, I want to make 6 figures this year or multi-six figures, but it doesn't just happen. So we have to kind of reverse engineer back. What are all the steps we need to take to get to that point? This allows us to see the whole picture in front of us, which can make it much easier for us to know when we've hit certain milestones that we can continue to stay motivated to that long-term goal. Other thing is understanding the compound effect. If you've never heard of this theory, it stems from the book The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And it's all about all of these minute little things that add up that snowball into a overnight success. So ensuring you know every time you're taking action, this is bringing you closer to your goals. That can also help you stay motivated. We also, as entrepreneurs, don't celebrate as often as we should. So ensure you have moments and milestones in your business where you are celebrating what is happening. Celebrate when you hit 2,000 Instagram followers. Celebrate when you made an extra $2,000 in your business. Celebrate when you made more discovery calls, or you reached out to more people, or you were asked to do 5 podcast episodes that month. Reward yourself with something as well. Now, this doesn't mean you have to go out and spend thousands of dollars for things like a spa day or a new car or anything like that, but something little that is tangible so that you are continuously motivated to show up and do the work in your business. And lastly, and probably the most important, is don't do it alone. As a business owner, it can be very lonely when you're in your house in an office and there's nobody around to talk to, there's nobody to bounce ideas off of, or just help you stay accountable to what you want to do. So surround yourself with a community for that support. This could be simply Facebook groups. There's a ton of free Facebook groups that can give you a little bit of this. It can also be working within a mentorship program or a mastermind program where you're around people who are at the same level as you, who can navigate this process together. If this is something that you would like to invest into, I have a monthly membership called Rise, which is where I spend my time with my entrepreneurs, helping them to stay accountable, to grow, to take the steps they want to do to have the business they want. And below this video is the link where you can learn more about Rise and have that community of support with you as well. If you have moments of complete lack of motivation, just remember you are human. These happen, but the faster we can get out of them, the easier it's going to be for us to move forward and continue to make massive strides in your business. We'll see you on the next one.